Welcome back. This is Running with Dr. Andrew. This is episode 2 on the Couch to 5K episodes. Let's talk about what day number 1 looks like for week number 2. So day number 1 for week number 2, what this is going to look like, you're going to definitely warm up for the 5 minutes. And so if you're just now joining us on week number 2, you want to check out week number 1. We go over some warm-up exercises that are important. So you definitely want to warm up at least 5 minutes or so. And then, so what you're going to do is you're going to, for 30 minutes total, you're gonna run for 1 minute and then walk for 1 minute for 30 minutes total. All right, guys, day number 2, you're gonna run for 2 minutes, walk for 30 seconds for a 30-minute interval. All right, see you back then. All right, the final and last day of week number 2, you're gonna do is you're gonna run for 3 minutes and walk for 2 minutes. Again, that's for a 30-minute duration. Now, after you finish your each exercise, your each 30 minutes of running, I like for you to do some recovery stuff. You can definitely do some stretches. Stretching the hip flexors is very important. So you want to make sure you can do a couple different ways. One way is kneeling down and then reaching to the opposite side that the knee is down. So you're kind of in a lunge position. You want to hold each stretch for at least 30 seconds for a couple times. This really helps open up the hips a little bit more. We would definitely do a lot of sitting, so those muscles do tend to get tight. And so that definitely those are good ones to stretch out. Also, you can stretch out your calf muscles and your soleus muscles. So 2 ways to stretch your calf and soleus muscles. One way is up against a wall. You can prop yourself up and then stretch back, stretching a muscle called the gastrocnemius. And definitely that's something that will kind of help stretch that calf muscle. Also, you can stretch the soleus, so the back foot is going to stay back, and you're going to gently bend your back knee. That's going to help stretch that soleus muscles. Those are all definitely great muscles to stretch. You can also stretch your hamstring muscles. You definitely want to do this gently, and you want to feel that stretch behind your hamstring, nothing down your leg. And so you can do like a hurdle stretch, or sometimes I like to stretch on the side of a mat to stretch the hamstrings out, and I'll hold for about 30 seconds. You want to make sure you lean at your hips rather than try to bend at your back. You don't want to put your back into an awkward position there. So those are three or four good stretches you can do. I'd also like for you to start doing some maybe some strengthening, some gentle strengthening. A couple of things that you can do is doing some side stepping with some resistance. And you're going to slightly bend your knee, make sure you keep your core, your stomach muscles nice and tight, and you're going to walk to the side for at least a few steps and walk to the other side. Sometimes I like to do is pick a hallway in your house and then walk down it. And you need to pick a time, get a timer on your cell phone and set 2 minutes. That's going to help out with this strengthening the sides of your hips. Those are called hip abductors are ones that help stabilize your pelvis while running. Very important one to do. And also you can do is, like for you to do, is to do some bridging, laying on your back and then raising your hips up. That's going to help with hip extension and help stretch your hip flexor muscles out too. Those are great, two good strengthening exercises to start off doing to help with you to prevent any injuries during your running sessions. This ends this video. If you haven't subscribed, hit subscribe and ding that bell so that way you don't miss any other videos. I hope everyone's staying safe, keep running, and we'll see you next time.